Hey everybody, it's Jay174002 and welcome back to another episode of Nancy Drew with the Haunted Carousel. We're going to be going back and talking to Paula a little bit more because I didn't finish up all the speech dialogue that we could have done with her.
Paula Santos.
Hi, Paula.
Nancy, what's going on?
There's this locked door in the haunted house that I'd really like to open. Would you by any chance know where the key is?
I have no idea. You really shouldn't go in there unless it's absolutely necessary. Parts of that building are very old, almost rickety. You need to be very careful.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at ignoring careful warnings.
Is it true that Captain's Cove is being sued by someone who got hurt in the roller coaster accident?
The part about being sued is true, but I don't think the guy got hurt. I think he's just saying that so he can try to squeeze money out of our insurance company.
When will the insurance company be sending someone out to investigate the roller coaster accident?
Every time I call, I get the same thing. Someone will be out soon. Which is why I'd really like you to take a look, Nancy. No telling when they'll get around to it.
I understand Joy's father used to come and go as he pleased, even after he sold you his interest in Captain's Cove.
I didn't see any harm. He loved to putter, especially in the haunted house. Wonderful imagination, but when it came to dealing with reality, barely knew where to begin.
Same here.
Do you know who Tink is?
Sure, Tink Obermeyer operates the Carousel. Real protective of it. When it was vandalized, it almost broke his heart. Loves the band organ, too. Right now, he's up in Canada fishing.
I'll be in touch.
You'd better.
Speaking of the carousel, I'm going to go back and work on the band organ a little bit. Let's see. Back here. Here's my access card. There's my access card. Alright, open this up, put the new dowel in, and put the third roll in. There we go. Alright, let's turn this baby on.
This is where the air comes out.
This is where the air comes out. Oh, I have an idea. So what you're alright, actually, I already know what you're supposed to do. Alright, what you're supposed to do is take the tissue strips. I'm not sure if I showed you this, but I think I showed it in a previous episode. There's a fan in Elliot's workshop, and when you turn it on, it blows the tissue strips. So this is how you figure out the tune. Alright. So A, E, D, E, F. Okay, I think I got it down. I'm not sure if you got it down, but I got it down. So let's go ahead and play this tune for Miles. Let's see. Joy's office.
Will Nancy Drew please report immediately to the security office? And by immediately, I mean don't even think about doing anything else.
Uh-oh, this is not good. Hi Harlan, how you doing, old buddy, old pal?
I just got off the phone with Miss Santos. Where do you get off telling her I'm some kind of jewel thieving peeping Tom?
I'm sorry, but I thought she had a right to know what I know.
You don't know zip. I had nothing to do with the theft of that carousel horse. Just because I did time doesn't mean I'm guilty of every crime that comes down the pike, you know?
Yeah, I know.
I know that now, and I'm really sorry.
I figured if I did a good job here, it would prove to everybody once and for all that I was totally trustworthy. That I was more than just an ex-con. A lot more. Okay, so maybe I'm trying a little too hard. Maybe people's entry codes should be off limits. It's just
yeah,
that this
probably.
job means everything to me. I don't want to screw it up.
I guess I was a little overzealous, too. I'm really sorry. I'll see you around.
Oh, and when if you try to talk to Harlan again, he comes with this really great comeback.
Hey, Nancy, what's up?
Oh no, wait. I think that's if you I think that's if you
See you around.
Knock him dead.
I think that's if you really piss him off. He says sorry. I'm not feeling too well. My back's kind of sore.
Will Nancy Drew please report to the security office?
Oh, what do you want, Harlan? I just spoke to you. It's like, sorry, my back's a little sore. Probably because somebody just got done stabbing me
Hey,
there.
Nancy, what's up?
You just told me to come back here. What do you want?
I seem to have used up all the fun on my fun pass. Did you say I could get another one?
I certainly did. Here you go. Enjoy.
Thank you.
I'll see you around.
Sounds good.
Now, what did you need to talk to me about? Oh my god. Nothing? You need to talk to me about nothing?
Any luck? I think we're all set. I know the tune, and I've got a harmonica. Play it for Miles and see what happens.
My oral sensors are ready. Suck it to me.
Alright, so this is how it goes. It goes A. Oh, wait, I messed up.
Close, but no cigar.
Let me try again.
Alright, so here's how it goes A, E, D, E, F, E, A, E.
Close, but no cigar.
Let me try again.
Pretty sure. Come on, it's gotta be this. A, E, D.
Hooray!
Okay, there we go. I don't know why
remember
didn't
that song.
why that didn't work the first
I
time.
did ride the carousel. Over and over and over. Always the same horse. Always the same black horse.
You loved the carousel, and you loved one horse in particular. It was not the lead horse, and it was not spectacular, but you loved it, Joy. What was its name?
I can't remember.
Is the name important?
I am not programmed to continue unless and until you remember the name of that horse. You loved it so much that your mother bought it for you.
Oh, I know this.
She was the one who bought the horse off the carousel? Then I know the name. Glory.
Glory. That's right. Glory. My mother gave him to me for my birthday. My 4th birthday. She died in a car accident that very night.
Oh, that's sad. That's just depressing.
How awful. No wonder you forgot how much you loved the carousel. It would have reminded you of your mother.
I hated the park after my mother died. I hated the carousel. And I hated that horse. I blamed it for what happened to my mother. I had my father destroy it.
But your father did not destroy it.
Oh.
Instead, he stored it. He hoped that someday, with the help of Miles, the magnificent memory machine, you would come to terms with your past. And because that is what you are doing, here is the third and final riddle. Ask Tink for the book you and I used to read about Kessler and Amelia So Kind. Give her nickname a spin on
Was
spook
it Amelia
number 10.
Kessler's wife?
Then the brass prize arrange on its forearm so strange. And something long lost and cherished you'll find.
Tink's the guy who runs the carousel. Let's give him a call. I've got his number.
No. Nancy, I did something terrible. I turned the power off to the roller coaster and caused the accident that shut down the park.
Wait, that was
blamed
you?
Miss Santos for my father's death, just like I blamed that horse for what happened to my mother. I feel horrible. Keep going without me, Nancy. I have to go see Ms. Santos and apologize.
Well, it's very mature of you, Joy. Or whatever. I'm gonna go talk to Ingrid. Let's see if she has anything to say.
Hello, Nancy. How goes it?
I understand that you know the man who got hurt in that roller coaster accident, Lance Huffington.
I've talked to him. I don't really know him.
How did you meet him?
Look, what are you getting at?
I was just wondering if maybe you and he are in cahoots.
Are you suggesting that he and I planned the accident? He gets on the
Yeah, pretty
coaster,
much.
I shut off the power. He cries whiplash and gives me half of whatever he gets from the lawsuit? Interesting theory. Unfortunately, it's totally wrong. I called him to tell him to rub his neck 3 times a day with witch hazel and lavender. If his neck is really injured, that will cure it. Why are you so eager to accuse me of something?
Because you seem to have a lot of money, far more than the park pays you. I can't help but wonder where it's coming from.
All right. I have been making money on the side, but it's not what you think. I've been helping someone design a roller coaster. I even let him borrow blueprints for our coaster, so he could study them, not steal them. I kept it secret because it could be construed as conflict of interest. This guy isn't taking a risk, so he pays me very well. Now, your turn. It's obvious that you've been nosing around in here. How did you get in?
Lucky guess with the
Someone
keypad?
made a tape of you entering your security code into the keypad outside, which I just happened to see.
Harlan. I knew it bugged him that this place was off limits, but spying on me? That guy's got a real problem. As for you, I'd appreciate it if you would kindly remove your nice and deficient little self from my office. I have work to do.
Well, alright, but... I don't know. I think I need to call Tink. Tink.
This is Tink.
Hi, it's Nancy Drew. Did you land that fish?
I don't want to talk about it. May I answer your question?
According to the late Daryl Trent, you have a book about Rolf Kessler and his wife.
Not anymore, I don't.
You don't have it?
Daryl Trent was kind of an oddball, you know what I mean? So when he gave me the book, I said I'd hang on to it just to humor him. As soon as he died, I pitched it.
Oh, well, thanks a lot. You're a real friend, aren't you?
You threw it out? You mean in the garbage?
He said it was a book he and his kid used to read. But hey, Daryl Trent was dead. I never met the kid, and the book was boring. So what was the point?
I need to find out Amelia's nickname.
Who's Amelia?
Oh, never mind.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're a real friend, aren't you? Aren't you, Mr. Tink? Alright, what else who else do we have in here that we haven't called yet? Huh. This is the number that was in that magazine about Rolf Kessler.
Sukov.
My name is Nancy Drew. I saw the article you wrote about Rolf Kessler in the Collector's Hot Sheet magazine.
That was several months back, but go on.
Well, seeing as you're pretty much an expert on Kessler as well as carousels, I was hoping you could answer a question for me.
I'd be delighted.
Would you happen to know the nickname Rolf Kessler gave his wife, Amelia?
Of course I do. At least, I thought I did. It was an Austrian term of endearment, rather common. Oh, come on, Anton, think. Spazi. That was it. Spazi. S-P-A-Z-I. He always called her Spazi.
Did you by any chance hear about the horse that was stolen off the carousel at Captain's Cove Amusement Park in New Jersey? It was one of the carousels that Kessler carved.
Yes, I did, and I thought, how odd. Because, you see, I'd gotten a call from someone about a month prior to that asking me how much I thought one of those horses would be worth.
Really?
Interesting.
Do you have any idea who it was that called?
None whatsoever. He never gave me his name, nor did he say where he was calling from. The thought that I may have actually encouraged someone to mutilate a work of art. Oh.
How much would a horse from a Kessler carousel be worth?
Depending on its condition, whether it's an inside horse or an outside horse, whether it's the lead horse, anywhere from $80,000 to well over $100,000.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot of money.
Yes, it is. But Kessler carved horses for only 5 carousels in his lifetime. So not only is each horse exquisitely beautiful, but it's very rare, especially if it's the lead horse.
The lead horse?
The outside horse, just behind the chariot, the place where you can sit instead of ride. It's traditionally the most ornately carved horse on the carousel, hence the most valuable.
Interesting.
Did you hear about how the carousel at Captain's Cove is now allegedly haunted because one of the horses was stolen?
Yes, what a wonderfully romantic piece of nonsense.
Do you have any idea why someone would be going to the trouble of making the carousel turn on and off by itself?
As a matter of fact, I do. I think that someone wants publicity, Whoever stole the horse wants people to know that it's gone so that when he or she goes to sell it, there will be a whole slew of eager buyers.
But we're talking about
Interesting
stolen
marketing
property.
tactic.
Are you saying people would willingly buy something they know was stolen?
We're talking about the black market, my dear. Great
Of
works of art
course.
get stolen by thieves and bought by less than scrupulous collectors all the time.
If someone did steal that horse off the carousel in order to make money off of it, what would be his or her next move? How would they go about selling it?
Well, the thief would probably get a middleman to set up a bidding war between several buyers in order to get the highest price. The internet comes in very handy in such matters.
Thanks for all the info.
Call again anytime.
Well, that was sure interesting. Well, I think that's going to wrap it up for this episode. So next time on It's Drew, not Secret of the Scarlet. Why was I going to say Secret of the Scarlet Hand? The Haunted Carousel. We are going to be following up on that last clue from Miles. Alright, see you guys next time.